Howdy folks, thanks for tuning back in. Today we are going to be taking a Panzer M4 M-Lok Handguard and making it work on the Sulun Tac-12. Pretty close out of the box. I have it on the gun, as you can see. The barrel's not going flush, but I think I've already found the culprit, so I should be able to figure that out. Now, this is the only M4 style, Benelli M4, Benelli 1014 style M-Lok handguard that I was able to find that is a toolless installation and disassembly. You know, I don't want tools to have to take off my handguard. It was $100. It's a very non-intuitive installation. Shout out to the Chunky Operator YouTube channel. That fella had a video on this handguard. He's the only guy I was able to find that showed any information on how to get it on. I couldn't figure it out after like 5 minutes of messing with it. And I was like, well, hey, before I scratch something or bend something, you know, let me see if there's info. And he was very helpful. I'll show you guys later in the video, like how to take it off, how to put it on, and I'll explain what I do to make it fit. I do believe that the main culprit is right there. You can see that the handguard retention tab is not clearing the relief in the new handguard. So I'm gonna look at this a little further, decide what needs to be modified. It is linking into the gas block nicely. Not having any issues there. So it should just be down here, needs a little bit of work, and then it will go on no problem, and I'll show you guys the final work. All right, so I did a little bit of work on the handguard retention tab on the shotgun. If you can see, it's still kind of hitting these edges. So I'm just going to take a file and I'm just going to lightly knock down those edges a little bit, and we'll see where that gets us. All right, we got her. So it's fully installed. It is rock solid, no wiggle. Well, I know what the barrel is not great, but it is clocked dead center. So it's just something with the machining on the channel. I mean, you can see those ears are not even close to evenly machined. You have a little bit of like a machining blemish on that right side. I can't get it to focus on it. Whatever, I like it. Gives me M-Lok. It's cheap. Very easy to install. Takes a tiny little bit of fitting. What I ended up doing is I did modify that bracket a little bit. So I bent that corner in ever so slightly. Had to come over to this side and straighten it out, because in all my shooting and just having this in a bag, and I mean, you can see this shotgun has had a very long life. You know, I use it, I take it all over the place. Like, it's been dinged up, scratched up. This bracket was a little bit flared on both sides, so I just evened it out. Got everything lined up. A tiny little bit of filing on this side, just because the thickness on the wall for that handguard retainer was, I don't know if it was like out of spec or anything, but it was a little bit thicker than the other side. So a tiny little bit of filing on the inside here. Got everything lined up, and then one of a gunsmith's greatest tools, rubber mallet. I just rubber malleted it along these edges here, got it down in there, and now it is super snug. So slick handguard, it feels excellent even without a foregrip or anything on it. It feels way better than your factory handguard. So I'm happy from that standpoint. I'm gonna get a foregrip on there though. I just want to be able to, you know, have a little bit more familiarity, comfort. But yeah, pistons float freely. So it can be used on a Sulun Tac-12. I'm sure you could probably use it on like a normal Benelli. I'm sure any shotgun you put this on, there's going to be a little bit of fitting required just to get it perfectly lined up. Now I will show you guys how to assemble and disassemble. All right, so I got disassembly started. Had to do it off video because this handguard was extremely tight on the handguard retainer down there. But as you'll see, unlike before, the handguard actually comes off with the barrel assembly. So This is one whole unit now. And I mean, from here, I think you guys can figure it out. So for disassembly, you'll take the whole barrel unit off. My sling kind of makes it annoying. It's getting hung up. So yeah, comes off as one unit. And then to assemble this, what you want to do is first things first, you need to know what end is what. So this end of the handguard, that has two little prongs and has almost what looks like piston cutouts, that goes up against your gas block. That has two bigger flanges and has no circular relief, that's what goes up against your handguard retainer. So you get this handguard, it'll be in the box, has no parts to it. Get your shotgun fully disassembled. Then, once you have the barrel assembly, make sure you have the right ends lined up. Now this part I found easiest if you get the pistons just kind of right over top of those tabs. Okay, now, once you get this to clear, it's very awkward one-handed, but with two hands it goes on a lot smoother. Okay, once you get it to clear, you want to get it all the way up to the gas block. Get those two prongs started inside the gas block. Now you have your magazine tube channel, and then you just slide this right onto the shotgun. So it's very not intuitive. I'm greatly appreciative for the chunky operator. Very appreciative for the chunky operator. I don't know how long this would have taken me to figure it out, because I kept trying to slide the handguard down the mag tube, get it set down there, then get the barrel over top of it. It will not work that way. This will get locked up, the pistons will get locked up, you can't do it. So the only way to assemble it is like this. Once you have the handguard on the barrel assembly, then you can get that on the shotgun. So it's pretty straightforward once you know what you're doing. Like I'm saying, a little bit of fitting required. You know, you can see I had to do a very tiny amount of filing, not very much. And then rubber mallet, got her locked down in place. We're good to go now. So I'm gonna get the foregrip installed and go try her out. Thank you all very much for watching. I do have some more Glock 34 stuff coming out, a lot more stuff with this shotgun as always. Some AK, some AR, a lot of 32. So if you like what I do, stick around. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day. All right, there's the final product. Some beefy looking shotgun, man. I'm excited to shoot it. Everything's working good. This is a UTG Slim foregrip. It was cheap. I wanted to try it out. What I really wanted to use was this guy, the Firefield Rival from Optics Planet. Biggest piece of shit foregrip I've ever used in my life. If you look at the reviews on it, they're 100% true. That screw is a goddamn nightmare to get to. The Allen wrench they send you is too long, so I had to grind down the tip on it. Even then, I could not get that thing to set properly, and I was just worried, hey, if I have any issues with it, it's going to be a nightmare coming off. So I'm probably just going to throw that away. I got really no use for it. Felt decent in the hand. Not great, but it was bigger. This feels all right. I can get most of the types of grips I'm looking to get on it. Decent little C grip, but I don't know. I'll probably do something different in the future, maybe like an Arisaka grip or something, but yeah. There she is in all her glory.